bumpers on the bottom. You don't damage the ocean bottom as much. We have sweeps, which is these long ropes. They'll go along the bottom as well, and they'll herd the fish. We've got these steel trawl doors. The water pressure goes along the plate and it spreads it. Those big steel plates we've got on the back of the boat, they'll spread the net.
Yep.
And sweeps will herd it into the net.
It's a highly mechanised workplace for Richard's small crew of just 2 deckhands. And when you add the movement of waves and wind to this whirling mass of machinery, it's not a place for the faint-hearted. It's all action stations right here. Lots of chains, lots of cables, very dangerous stuff. And up the top here, Richard's actually got the controls. He can slow the winch up. The big plates have just come in, and the net's now getting dragged in. We've been trolling about 3 knots for the last hour and a half. But the birds are just all starting to circle us, and 100 dolphins are cruising up the back. All looking for a bit of an easy feed. Dolphins absolutely everywhere over the back here. But now the big net's getting pulled in. You can see these winches pulling the ropes in either side. As the business end of the net is drawn closer to the boat, the crew tenses up for a critical phase of the trawling work cycle, the all-important job of hauling the catch aboard. The boys don't have a huge job to do, but they've got to make sure they do everything correctly. They're pulling in a massive net as well, lots of weight there. If something goes wrong, it can be a disaster. Well before the crew see their catch, it's attracting plenty of attention from other fish hunters who gather around in hope of picking up an easy meal. Catching a few crumbs from this net has got to be easier than chasing your own prey all over the ocean. And packs of hungry dolphin muscle in on the action, giving the seabirds some stiff competition. And finally, it's our turn. Josh's first chance to see what we've caught in quantity and quality. It's looking like a good haul, but the big question for Josh is, what kind of fish has he got to choose from for the cooking he'll do later today? And the answer is, take your pick, Josh. Then you could almost keep, you know? Whoa, good flatty.
Out the front of Sydney, mate, you can't get any better.
Yeah, it's pretty amazing, isn't it?
Beautiful.
Already half a dozen species that you can take back to the markets and people will be eating.
Can't get any fresher. This fish here within hours, mate.
And within minutes, we're on the way to a chef-cooked lunch. We're heading back to the jetty now. I'm looking forward to getting back onto terra firma and seeing what Josh can cook up.